hideaway today. But you can't cross across the bridge there. So I guess this is as far as we'll go this way. We're going to take a forestry trail down here. And I see the butterfly over there, monarch too. He's a pretty one. First time I've been riding for a while, 2 weeks ago today. And I was going to go one place, but after finding out that there was a bridge out where I was going to go, well, I decided to take off and go another place. And where I went was down off the Ocoee River and the Ocoee Olympic site, and across the top of the mountain for 12 or 13 miles there. And I went up there, and I went down a mile or two onto that trail, and I guess it hadn't been fixed up in years. It was a regular forestry trail, but it was full of big holes and stuff. I finally went down this one big downhill, and I thought I wasn't going to make it. I got to the bottom of it, and I thought, boy, this is pretty bad. I'd better just turn around and go back. There's no way I'm going to get through on this little scooter. But it's something I doubt very seriously anything short of a Jeep with big tires on it could get through, or maybe a UTV, or side-by-side, or ATV or something like that, or a good dirt bike. But a motor scooter, I had no way I thought I'd make it. So I was going to turn around and go back up that hill, and I got to looking at that, and I thought, well, there isn't any way on this earth I'd make it back up that hill. So I just kept on going. It took me 3.5 hours to go about 12 miles, and this little scooter got me through there without even falling. But then I got home, and I was so happy because it looked like it might be one of the better videos, that I ever took. I didn't have anything on the SD card. I don't know how it got turned off, but it got turned off somehow or another. So didn't get any of that, and it just sort of made me upset, that I didn't get what I wanted to after all that hard work. And the trail is so bad that there ain't no way I'm going to go back and try it a second time. I wouldn't be so lucky a second time. I think I used all my luck out the first time. Boy, this sure is pretty down in here. Probably should have been going the other way, though. The lights are really flashing there from the sun. Leaves are starting to get ready to fall and falling. It's one of those little nice forestry trails that most people don't even know is here. And it's not very hard. It's not, at least it never has been. I've been through at least once this year on this thing, maybe more than that. It's just a nice ride. I wanted to make some kind of a video. There's the creek down there. I think that might be Sugar Creek. I'm not too sure. I think it is. This is Saturday afternoon, the 21st, I think, of October. Tomorrow's my cousin's 22nd. Tomorrow, the 22nd, is my cousin's birthday. He's going to be 81, I think. Yeah. We got a little creek crossing down here. I hope I won't drown in it. Must be about 8 or 10 feet deep. This is just a pretty little trail down here. Not very, it's about maybe 3 miles from my house, 4 miles maybe, something like that. Out of a little community called Cherry Log, Georgia. And Cherry Log has a post office there, and that's about it. I think there's a restaurant down there that may or may not be in the city limits. It's called the Pink Pig. But that's about all that's there at Cherry Log, and a church or two. But I can see right now that I should have come in from the other direction on this. Oh well. Not the first mistake I ever made. Hope it won't be the last. That old sun's really shining through the trees there. It's I'm not sure what time it is. 5 o'clock, 5:06 in the afternoon, of course. No hurry going down through here. I'm just putting along and enjoying the scenery along with you folks, I hope. I have to hand it to this little ZUMA scooter, though, to get me through that thing 2 weeks ago. That forestry service road is unbelievable. I wouldn't have dreamed I could have got through there. After I got in there, I was really worried about getting the rest of the way through, but it has really, really bad holes, stuff in it, and I just had to, go slow, pick my route through there, and just be careful where I went, I think it's probably the roughest trail that I believe that I've ever been on here in Georgia or Tennessee, either one. Ever since I moved down here from Indiana. So the roughest one I can remember, anyway. I really like this little trail down in here. It's a nice, sweet ride. Very, very little traffic on it. I'm not sure how far it is across through here. Maybe 3 or 4 miles, I guess, or something like that. Yeah. Very passable roads and stuff. There's some houses and stuff down here. There's driveways. There's a mailbox right there. I'd love to live back in a place like this. Probably wouldn't like it in the wintertime when the roads got bad or got a lot of snow and ice in here, maybe. We only get about 1 or 2 snows a year where I live in Georgia. That's the normal. Usually it's just, here for a few days. It's not like it lingers on for 6 or 8 weeks like it did when it was in Indiana. I mean, this thing will go a lot faster if you want to go, but I just don't. I think this is the end of it right here, too, as a matter of fact. We're close to it, yeah. Yeah, this is White Path Road, named after an Indian chief, Chief White Path. One of these days we'll ride off down there and look at his there's a marker where he used to live. a well-known Indian back in the early 1800s. I love it down here in Georgia. This is where I was born and raised. Well, I was born and lived here till I was 11, or I guess just going on 11. We moved to Indiana. I lived in Indiana from 1951 to 1998, and I moved back down here to retire. My wife and I did. So I guess I've been sort of retired for the last 25 years. Homestead Mountain. Pretty houses and stuff down here. Like that one. Whew, that air is cold. I had to close that visor. I don't have a windshield on this scooter. I may have to consider finding me a windshield of some kind to put on here. I started out wearing a long sleeve sweatshirt or a long sleeve t-shirt and my jeans jacket, and I hadn't gone about 2 miles, and I stopped and put my sweatshirt on, and I wish I'd have put on a leather jacket. I think it must be about 65 degrees or something like that, but in the wind out here at 35, 40 mile an hour, well, that drops it down about 35 degrees, something like that. So, my windscreen face shield fogged up on me and I stopped. Well, that air is cold. You get up around 45 and I opened that face shield a little bit, about froze my nose off. Well, it sure is pretty down here. The leaves starting to change and everything. I think we'll go this way. Go across the Lucius Road. I don't know what Lucius means or where it got its name at. This is a nice curvy little road though. Goes back over to the 4-lane. If I remember right, we'll turn up in this church's parking lot right here. There's a good view of the mountains behind me here. Let's see if we can't see what they look like here. Oh yeah. Look at that. Nice view of those big old mountains there. That's part of the Cahutta mountain range there.